go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all four quarters.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Anthony is out there with Pau Gasol. Then there's Lowry. And it's LeBron James. And it's Wall in at the 2.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Outside Lowry. And there's the feed to Gasol. And James with the basket on the assist by Gasol. 13 points for LeBron.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Here's Aldridge. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Aldridge has got it all tied up now for the West All-Stars.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see. Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Now here's Wall. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And he gets the bucket.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Wall with it, guarded by Harden. Wall dishes to James. Gasol setting the pick for LeBron. And Lowry has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Lowry's got 5 points so far.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half. And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Lowry's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Curry. And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
James against Durant. The drive by LeBron. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75%.
Look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Now here's Curry following the miss by John Wall. Harden has a wide open look. Drills it from outside. Now it's a 6-point West All-Star lead. Harden's gone 67% from the field, 4 of 6. And Wall kicks to Low. The kick out to Wall. On the wing, James. The putback and finished off by Gasol.
That kind of putback turns a simple rebound into a highlight play.
He assaulted the glass, you're right, then assaulted the rim.
Yeah, straight bringing the hard hat on that one. That's what you like to see on the backboard.
They get the rebound. And they're pushing it up. Here's James. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. 15 points for LeBron.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Durant. And James pulls it down. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Wall, that's good.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Durant just inside the line. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
The kick out to Wall. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Here's West now. It's Durant on the wing. 17-foot shot on the way. Fails to score here. He has made 5 of 12 to this point.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
He's in one heck of a group with the score. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
So the West ends up going with the new group. And then for the East All-Stars, Bosh comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Korver in for John Wall. The drive by James, and Thompson sends it back. Paul kicks to Westbrook, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron and stolen by James. Here's Lowry. Good, and it's Bosh picking up the assist. And that's now 7 points for Kyle Lowry.
Great pass by Bosh there.
Paul kicks to Thompson. From deep. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. Gasol's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. LeBron James on the wing. A shot by Lowry, wide open. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, gotta love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
And taken away by Paul, and it's Thompson with the jam. This game has a lot of character here in the 3rd period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action, a competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 already. Intensity is the theme for this one.
Here's Paul. Here's Duncan. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
The East making a switch. Butler's checked in. It's stolen by Duncan. Lowry against Paul. And the wide open shot from Duncan. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lowry kicks to Gasol. To the inside. Bosh makes it off the glass.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Thompson outside. The 3 ball. No good on the buzzer beater.